everybody and welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be all about the gorgeous brand spanking new, oh so cute and amazing packaging. But more or less, what is the formula all about? Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof mascara. Does this stand up to the test, to the hypes? And is this worth your money? So today's video is going to be a review on the Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof, which I am wearing today. And also, with any mascara ad at all, any mascara ad, there's a lot of false lashes involved to make you think that you're going to achieve that look with just a little mascara. Well, guess what? That look is, for the most part, pretty non-existent unless you're just hereditarily blessed. With that being said, I decided to review for you guys in all its glory without false lashes, so you guys can get a feel for how this mascara works on the average pair of eyelashes. So today I am wearing the Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof mascara. It has had a couple hours to become stationary. I have gone shopping at CVS. I have gone and grabbed a drink with a friend, and it is the middle of the afternoon on a Sunday, and so far so good. I'm just wearing a very basic kind of fun look, kind of a everyday easygoing outfit, something I would normally wear, except normally I would have on false lashes. So with that being said, I just wanted to give this the ultimate test. So when you open it up, it looks like your typical Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Extremely typical. This is the exact same brush. Basically when you pull it out of the tube, it looks pretty much exactly the same as Better Than Sex mascara. I might have an old review on that, which I'll link down the bottom bar. If not, I'll find a review I really like and go ahead and link that down in the bottom bar. But for comparison's sake, I'm going to try to link my own. Now, first off, I really liked the original tube of Too Faced Better Than Sex. I loved that kind of like if a gun were pink kind of tube. So with that being said, aqua is one of my favorite colors. I really like this, and I can't get over the detailing. So being that I'm a huge fan of Too Faced Better Than Sex, but I feel like it could be improved a little bit. I don't think the formula is the most comfortable. I love the way it makes your lashes look. I loved Too Faced. I love that there's, you know, a good amount of product in there. I feel like every tube of Too Faced Better Than Sex I bought lasted me as long as a mascara is supposed to last, and then some. I am really good at religiously throwing out my mascara after a month to 3 months, and typically even just 3 months. But I am willing to invest in a good mascara because I think the eyes are where it's at. So with that being said, I think, you know, I feel like Too Faced Better Than Sex irritates a lot of people's eyes. So what I wasn't really hoping for anything. Honestly, when I bought the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, I am not a waterproof fan, but the packaging really had me at hello. And I felt like such a sucker. But being that I am typically never unimpressed by a Too Faced mascara, besides the Too Faced Better Than False Lashes mascara, which honestly I was a little disappointed. I felt that was super uncomfortable. Being the Better Than Sex fan that I am, I went out like a sucker and bought this because the packaging was oh so cute. When I bought this, I saw almost no reviews of this mascara. I have been trying it out now for like a week. I have been trying this out even before, and had basically my initial thoughts on it even before people like X-Sparkage said that they didn't like this product. So I know she did kind of the water test for you guys and it all came off in one fell swoop. Well, basically I have been working with this for like a week, and I've already been wearing mine for 2 hours. So let's just spritz a little bit of a toner on the face, like a refresher. And basically drench the face. Now, this is just enough moisture to basically upset typical makeup, to basically upset some amount of mascara. But if the mascara was really, truly watery, we should have some smudges. So we're just gonna go ahead and blink really hard. I might also add, I'm typically not a waterproof eyeliner fan either, although this eyeliner is also waterproof. So even with hard blinking of my eyes, it's not really coming down. I feel you can really take a really hard finishing spray that may not be completely agreeable to this mascara, and it won't come down. Now, this mascara is a little bit harder than the original Too Faced Better Than Sex, and I really think that that is a compliment to the mascara. The Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, I feel it almost has little tiny fibers in it, or it is so sticky that it can get into your eye, which is why I think a lot of people find it to be an aggravating mascara to wear. A lot of people said that they felt it on their lashes and it was thick. I typically am a big fan of a sticky tacky mascara, and I think that's because I love those really big lashes. I really love putting false lashes on top of them. So it really hasn't been a qualm for me. But what I really like about the Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof mascara, once you've had your tube open for like a week, the mascara really becomes kind of its best. Typically, I think a traditional non-waterproof mascara is its best after a week of being open, because when it's so wet, your eyelashes just fall. Now, with that being said, I really felt like this was just sort of almost too easy to apply because it's waterproof, so my lashes just stood attention right away. It almost reminded me of when I had purchased the Hourglass. I had bought like some kind of an Hourglass after primer a long time ago, where if you just kind of detailed your lashes after putting on mascara, it kind of just perked them up. And you could definitely do that also with a waterproof mascara. It doesn't have to be from Hourglass, but I really felt like this product was that. I really felt like it was a mascara and kind of like an after spiker or an after primer. So to me, even though I do know that this can be a little wet right after application, so just be a little bit careful. I would, if you do get any minor transfer, I would just go ahead and sweep that minor transfer away with a little touch of eyeshadow and with a little touch of concealer, if doable. I don't think it falls, smears too badly. Just be very conscientious applying this. With that being said, the brush is kind of big, so you can always buy a bag of disposable applicators and apply it to the bottom set of lashes. I think it's a good enough formula where it really makes your bottom lashes also look really good. So if the wand is any concern, issue, if it gets a little too smudgy, then I would definitely take like a spoolie and go through them if you really do desire. I did notice though that this is untraditionally creamy for waterproof mascara, so you do have a little bit of give time into the day without, you know, the pressure of adding water, because let's face it, we're not going to be dunking our heads in water all day long anyways. The rest of our makeup is not really waterproof anyway, so yeah, we're not going to be swimming in this every single day. But in the event that you are wearing this on a typical normal day, on a work day, I really like this because it's not flaky. You don't get a lot of fallout and you don't get a lot of fall down. Now with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, I don't really consider that to be a really, you know, contact wear safe mascara. I don't love a mascara with fallout because I see all those little black flecks right on my cheekbones right away. So, you know, being that I put a lot of shimmer here. So, and being that a lot of other people contour, highlight, and put a lot of shimmer here, mascara doesn't do that. I definitely think that this is definitely much more ophthalmologist, much more contact wear safe, much more sensitive eye safe. Also, fragrance wise, it does have a slight cosmetic scent to it, but it's not perfumey. So that would really be at your own personal discretion. I mean, I have a sensitive nose, so I can tell, but it's very light. It's not heavy, heavily cosmetic or heavily paint scented, or doesn't have that heavy kind of paint scent that a really thick foundation or tattoo cover concealer would have. It's not that obscene. But yeah, it's not completely hypoallergenic. I don't really know that any brand could claim to be entirely hypoallergenic, with all due respect, simply just because everybody's allergic to different things. I mean, hypoallergenic could mean natural, and then people could be allergic to sweet peas. So just varying things like that. I would never consider anything to be hypoallergenic. But if we're talking just about overall comfort, with all that brushed aside, as far as fallout is concerned, I would consider this far more hypoallergenic, and I would typically, now that I've really played with this, I would definitely recommend a waterproof mascara to just about any contact lens wear, just because it is a much drier formula. And I really like that Too Faced stayed true to the Better Than Sex kind of brand, the image and the idea and the concept of Better Than Sex by giving you those nice fluffy lashes with a creamy formula. Doing a creamy formula with a waterproof mascara is extremely hard to do, so I do gotta give some kudos, and I like that this has no fallout. As far as removal goes, Too Faced just launched an oil-based kind of formula. It looks like a mascara wand, and you brush your lashes out. That could get a little dirty, so I definitely recommend, if you want to pick something like that up, to definitely clean out the wand. But you can definitely take like coconut oil and a spoolie and do the same thing. This is actually fairly easy to remove. It's harder to remove the after residue of this mascara, but it is easy to remove. It will not pluck out your lashes, at least it didn't mine. With a typical waterproof mascara, I'm not a huge fan of them because you can experience a lot of eyelash loss, and I don't feel that way about this. If you're somebody who has extremely fine, extremely thin lashes, you would probably really enjoy this because it does make them stand nice up and out. It will not give them a whole lot of thickness that you would get with a false lash, but it does give them a lot of, you know, fanned out, pulled through volume, which is interesting considering the brush isn't shaped like that whatsoever. It can be hard to remove the excess residue, but that's always doable. I definitely recommend taking out a cleanser after you take out a makeup remover wipe and just following up with that to remove any excess residue. And it's not uncomfortable. So will I repurchase this again? Absolutely yes. I'll probably repurchase this one again before I purchase the Better Than Sex mascara, simply because it is a lot more comfortable. I don't feel it on my eyes. In fact, after a week of having this one, I threw away all of my free samples of Better Than Sex mascara because I was starting to itch like right here, and I was like, oh no. I'm sure that was kind of like an accrued reaction because I had at that point been using Better Than Sex for 3 months straight, and so I hadn't been purchasing it for a long time. I'd only been collecting samples, but I haven't felt any discomfort, and that means a lot to me. I haven't seen any fallout, and that means a lot to me. So if I were to not repurchase this mascara, this one, I probably wouldn't repurchase the Better Than Sex original formula. This does have lower ratings than the original, and I understand why, because, you know, it's the way it's going to be. At the end of the day, people are comparing a waterproof mascara to the original formula, and it's always going to be a little bit different. This, especially because it has the same name, people are going to compare it, but it's always going to be a little bit different. This is just my take. This is just my opinion on it. I paid for this mascara. All thoughts are my own. And even though aqua is my favorite color, that honestly has nothing to do with it because I'm a big fan of pink packaged cosmetics in the same take. So, yes, I think if I'm not mistaken, this is like the only Too Faced waterproof mascara, so I'm really glad. I'm proud of them actually for not really expanding or relaunching their line until they really had a hit. I think that was genius. I would like to see more Better Than Sex mascaras come out. You know, like brands like Estee Lauder have the Sumptuous Extreme, the Sumptuous Knockout, the Sumptuous Waterproof. You know, I think, you know, I think Too Faced knows that they have a good thing going with Better Than Sex, and they need to kind of keep running with it. I don't really care. The name doesn't bother me. I think Too Faced is always going to try to be edgy and cutesy and kitschy all in one take. As far as 12-year-olds buying this mascara, it's the name. It doesn't really get me. I don't really care. If it's something that you find unappealing or gross because of the name, then that's okay too. The formula really rocks. I really like this mascara and I highly recommend it. So if you got $23 to shell out on mascara, you only got 2 sets of eyes. That's the way I look at it. So always go with what's eye safe first. If it burns, if it stings, if it tingles, don't do it. Don't do it anymore. So yeah, that is my completely honest review of natural lashes with mascara without false lashes. And does this work beautifully with false lashes? Absolutely does. Does it ruin false lashes? Actually it doesn't, because I've done it a couple times and I don't see any like clumpy residue inside the false lashes. But then again, I'm not also heavily applying a lot of this product to false lashes or any mascara for that matter. So But with that, on that note, I can't discount anybody's opinion, views, or thoughts on this mascara because I feel mascara is a really hard product to review. I feel mascara is personal. I feel mascara has to do with the science of your hair, your skin, your nails. So, and we all have different jobs. We all live in different climates. We all do different things. And we all wear different makeup, and sometimes makeup products don't work together. So that's always a factor too. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching this one. It's been real fun.